We're at the Aspire Tour in Phoenix, Arizona. I have Arthur here, who is the man in VIP. Arthur, I just want to say this event is absolutely amazing.
It is. From top to bottom, amazing. Why aren't you here if you're watching this and you haven't come? You need to check us out. Different city every month.
How long you been with the Aspire Tour?
I've been with the Aspire Tour for 6 months.
What is the number one reason why people should attend?
Number one reason, it's going to change the trajectory of your life. If it's about business, finance, or personal development, there's definitely something here you're going to be able to take away that's actionable. It's not a lot of fluff, right? And it's not all, leading you to some kind of crazy upsell or something, right? But you will learn something that you can apply to your life today. And you meet good people, right?
Come on. Hey. We're in. So Arthur, you may not know this, but I've been to maybe 3, 4, maybe even 5 Aspire events around the country. I went in NorCal, I went in LA for a bit,
Awesome.
Now I'm in Phoenix. And one of the things that I noticed is the culture. Not just the people that attend, but the people behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
What's the magic? Like, how's everybody so involved? The culture behind everybody, whether they're yourself in the VIP, whether they're, the person checking us in the beginning. Like, what's up with the culture? How does this work? It's magic.
It is magic. So, the word that's being thrown around a lot now is to find your tribe. Right? Tribe. And I think this Aspire Tour, it's bringing in a lot of like-minded people. There's a lot of difference, a lot of diversity, lots of different age groups and businesses and this and that and the other thing. But there's something about the spirit we have as entrepreneurs, right? Or even if you're a W-2 worker or something, but we all have the same kind of spirit, I think, that we're on our way to our personal destination via whatever route, but we're wanting to be helpful along the way, right? In fact, most of the staff here at Aspire attended Aspire and then just kind of got attracted into the whole thing and everything.
I've heard that, by the way. Like, you attend, you get like sucked in, you feel the energy, you feel the air. Before you know it, you're like, hey, are you hiring?
Yeah, we're all happy to lend a hand to each other, because I think a lot of us here, this is another common thread with like folks like yourself and everybody else that I'm meeting, is that, again, we have our destination and we're helping ourselves get there, but we're being helpful along the way to others, for, not with the idea of profit or getting something back, but just cause, right? Yeah. I think that's one of the common threads you find with everybody around here too.
Yeah. So talk to me about, I know obviously you're in these rooms, you're having these conversations often. The vision for Aspire. Like, talk to me about some of the vision and what you're soaking up here.
What I'm soaking up?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I get paid to hang out and talk to people like yourself. And it's like, I mentioned business and finance and personal growth. I mean, there it is. It's almost encompasses everything. So I learn more about myself.
Yeah.
Hanging out here, I learn. I just stand here and learn so much. And I think that's important, right?
Yeah.
The vision for Aspire, I do know this, that it's getting bigger and better all the time.
It is getting bigger.
And it's about controlling our financial future. That money isn't everything, but it's a big part of it.
Sure, yeah.
Right? It's a big,
these banners ain't cheap. And for those of you that haven't been to an Aspire event, let me tell you, it's top notch.
It is top notch stuff. I mean, the talent here, and I mean from top to bottom, the talent we see on the stage to the guy running the lights or something, and I'm not putting him down or anything, right? But it's top tier talent and top tier dedication all the way. I don't think there's a single soul here that doesn't actually want to be here and be involved.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right, so this is not a loaded question, and I'm going to preface it, by the way, so you can't say no. Now, when you say that,
it sounded like a loaded question.
I know, right? But no. The only people that you can't say are the founders here, because to me they're my favorite 2 top speakers. I'll throw that out there, like top them. 2, 3 speakers. Other than them, what are some of the best speakers, or your favorite, I should say, that you've seen that have crossed the stage? Some others for me, Tim Story, always love him. David Meltzer.
Tim Story knocks it out of the park.
Who's some of your favorites? I'm over here answering the question.
My favorites would be, Cody Sanchez, who's taking the stage today.
She's amazing.
She blew my mind the first time I heard her in
story.
Dallas. Yeah, right. And again, just she just says stuff and it's like, oh, I can apply this to my life right now, right? Cody Sanchez, but the surprising ones, I think, are the sports stars. Shaq, Hulk Hogan was in on the docket somewhere along the line.
Joe Montana, I saw him, and
I mean,
that was a shocking
we know
one for me.
them
He's
because
amazing.
we follow their sports career, but hearing the backstory, what they've done with themselves financially or in the business world and things, it's just mind blowing.
One of my takeaways, and if I botched this, I don't want any comments saying I botched it. Maybe I did, but something that I remember Joe Montana did is after he was successful with a couple of different funds, he ended up bringing in like this same team they'd worked so hard as equal partners. Like he doesn't have to do that. Like when I heard like his actual heart behind what he did as well, not just the money, I was inspired. So some of those things, I'm grateful for the Aspire Tour. Without Aspire Tour, I wouldn't have had that experience. I wouldn't have got to see like one of my heroes in one of those things, and to see that, and like the lineup that you guys put together, any one of those people could be a headliner and have their own
all by
event,
themselves,
and they do
indeed
all the time. But I was shocked because I'm like one after another. I'm like, man, I gotta go to the bathroom here. When do I stop? When's the bathroom break?
The first time I attended, it was the same story. I don't think I moved from my chair except to eat at lunch one time because it's all top-notch.
You're like, wait, who's next? It's another headliner. It's another headliner.
Top-notch content. Like I said, from top to bottom, it just, you can't beat it. I would challenge someone to beat it. I mean, there's a lot of other good things out there, but you're not going to go wrong coming to the Aspire Tour.
And the talent, like to get that many people, and this is just for anybody that's in media or anybody that puts on events, to get that many people on the same bill is not easy when you have all headliners on the same bill. Like that's not an easy thing. And just the fact that they're willing to come behind the tour and support it, it just shows some of the good work.
Yeah, and a lot of them keep coming back, and that actually speaks to what the Aspire Tour is all about. Yeah, because they don't have to. They're in high demand. They can pick and choose where they want to speak and who they speak for. And the fact that they keep coming back is just, well, that speaks for itself, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Last question. How do people follow you on social media? Where do they connect with you?
Arthur L. Hopkins. I'm all over the place.
All right, fantastic. We'll look that up, and we'll put some links in the show notes so you can just click on the links and head right on over. Thank you, Arthur, for all you do.
My pleasure, man.